Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Friday. We've got 11 matchups on this NBA slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells, and yeah, we'll hop in it. A busy slate today as we head into the weekend, starting with the Denver Nuggets versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Nuggets opening up as a 6-point road favorite with the over-under at 222. Nuggets coming into this matchup 1-0, Memphis 0-1. Head-to-head, Denver is 6-4. Memphis is 6-4 covering the spread. The over is just 2-8 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Luke Kennard for this matchup for the Grizzlies. Denver coming off a nice LA season opener. Memphis coming off a Pelicans loss. Denver, they haven't been very good against Memphis. They've struggled against Memphis here, but nonetheless, Denver, they're looking like the team to beat in the West already again. And I just think it's going to be tough for Memphis to really look that great with all the injuries and still missing John Morant for 25 games. And Denver just looks so good in the opener. It's going to be tough to beat. And I'm going to take Denver -6 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Pistons versus the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227. Pistons coming into this matchup 0-1. Hornets 1-0. Head-to-head, Charlotte is 7-3. The over's hit in 5 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. I'm sorry, the spread is 5-5, but the over's hit in 4 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. And don't see any major injuries here. Detroit coming off a 1-point loss against Miami. And then Charlotte coming off a 6-point win against Atlanta. Detroit just 1-15 on the road, 2-10 on the road against Charlotte. So they definitely have struggled on the road and against Charlotte here. And Charlotte looked pretty good in their opener. Played pretty well here. Detroit played a very good game as well. And Charlotte 10-2 at home against Detroit. And I think I'm going to take Charlotte -3.5 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. Celtics opening up as a 9-point home favorite with the over-under at 217.5. Both teams coming into this matchup 1-0. Head-to-head, the Heat are 6-4, 7-3 covering the spread. The over is 5-5 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Josh Richardson for Miami. And then no injuries for Boston. And then Miami, only getting the 1-point win against Detroit. It was a close one there. And then Boston coming off a 4-point win against the Knicks. They looked very good in their opener. Porzingis and Tatum with 30-plus points. Going to be a very tough team to beat in the East this year for the Celtics. They're 12-6 at home. It is a high spread, the 9-point spread here. I like the Celtics at the Garden. I'm gonna take them -9. I love what I saw from them at home. They played very well here, and the Heat couldn't cover their 9-point spread against Detroit. This is a very good Celtics team from what we saw. This lineup's looking very good. Yeah, give me Celtics -9 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks opening up as a 1.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 229.5. Both teams coming into this matchup 0-1. Head-to-head, pretty even down the middle. Knicks are 2-1 in their last 3 head-to-head here. Don't see any injuries in this matchup. Knicks coming off a Boston loss. Atlanta coming off a Charlotte loss. Knicks are 10-4-1 covering on the road against Atlanta here. You're looking at a pretty even matchup just on the board. Both teams coming off some tough losses. Tough close losses. And I think Knicks are a good underdog here. And I'll take Knicks +1.5 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 227.5. Thunder, both teams coming into this matchup 1-0. Head to head, OKC is 6-4, 6-3-1 covering the spread. The overs hit in 3 out of the last 10 head to head meetings. OKC coming off a big 20-point Chicago win. Cleveland coming off a 1-point Nets win. Still no Jared Allen for the Cavs here. Darius Garland's questionable as well. OKC 5-1 covering on the road against Cleveland. They looked very good in their opener here, and I think they're going to be very good this season. And yeah, I'm going to take a shot with the Thunder +3 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 226. Both teams coming into this matchup 0-1. The Spurs 7-3 head-to-head, 6-4 covering the spread. The overs hit in 6 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Not seeing any major injuries in this matchup here. Houston coming off a 30-point loss against Orlando. And then the Spurs coming off a 6-point loss against Dallas. Spurs are 13-7 at home against Houston. They looked very good against the Mavs. You know, Victor was in foul trouble, so didn't really get to do all that much. But if he stays out of foul trouble, Victor's going to be very good. And this Houston team, man, they just did not look good. I thought, we'll see. It's a long season. I feel like they have a decent roster. We'll see what they do here, but I like the Spurs at home here. They played a very good game against Dallas, and I'll take Spurs -2 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Chicago Bulls. Bulls opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over-under at 216.5. Raptors coming into this matchup 1-0. The Bulls 0-1. Head-to-head, the Bulls are 7-3. 7-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 4 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries here. Toronto coming off a 3-point Minnesota win. Chicago coming off a 20-point OKC loss. And yeah, don't love what I saw from the Bulls in their first game. They did not look very good. And Toronto played, looked pretty well in their opener here. Saw the Bulls had a players-only meeting after that loss, which is never a good sign, especially after the first game. So I would take the Raptors +2 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Brooklyn Nets versus the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas opening up as a 6-point home favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Nets coming into this matchup 0-1. Dallas 1-0. Head-to-head, Dallas is 7-3. 5-5 covering the spread. The overs hit in 5 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Nicholas Claxton for Brooklyn. And then no injuries for the Mavs. Brooklyn coming off a 1-point Cleveland loss. And then the Mavs coming off a 6-point Spurs win. Brooklyn is just 1-4 on the road against Dallas right now. And yeah, Mavs looked very good in their opener. Luka with a crazy triple-double. Loved what I saw from the team here. And yeah, I'm going to take the Mavs -6 on money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Utah Jazz. Clippers opening up as a 4-point road favorite with the over-under at 227. Clippers coming into this matchup 1-0. The Jazz 0-1. Head-to-head, Utah is 2-1. 2-1 covering the spread. The over is hit in 2 out of the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup. Clippers coming off a 12-point Portland win. Jazz coming off a 16-point Kings loss. Yeah, Clippers looked very good in their opener. Their big three looked pretty good. Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi. Team played well. And as long as they're healthy here, I mean, Clippers are going to be a very tough team to beat. And yeah, I think I'm going to take the Clippers -4 in money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings. Kings opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 238. Warriors coming into this matchup 0-1. The Kings 1-0. Head-to-head, the Warriors are 6-4. 4-6 covering the spread. The overs just hit in 3 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Draymond's still out for this game for the Warriors. And then no Trey Lyles for Sacramento. Warriors coming off that 4-point Phoenix loss. Sacramento coming off a 16-point Utah win. They look very good in their opener. It's a tough one. Warriors are 14-6 on the road against Sacramento here. 4-1 in their last 5 against Sacramento. I really like the Warriors coming off a loss here. And I like them as an underdog today. And I'll take the Warriors plus 2.5 on the road. In the last matchup, we got the Orlando Magic versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Magic opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 224. Magic coming into this matchup 1-0. The Blazers 0-1. Head-to-head, Portland is 8-2. 6-4 covering the spread. The over's hit in 6 out of the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No major injuries in this matchup here. Orlando coming off a 30-point Houston win. Portland coming off a 12-point Clippers loss. Yeah, the Magic, they looked very good in their opener. Portland 0-10 at home right now, which isn't good. And they just didn't really look that good against the Clippers there. And I'm liking the Magic. Love what I saw from them in Game 1. And yeah, I'm going to take the Magic -3 and money line on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.